Welcome to my channel, Let's Talk. Let's do talk. Let's talk about this divisive word, homophobic. I think that we, meaning indigenous people of the land, brought forth by nature, naturally, natural humans, we don't need to use that word. It's a very, very divisive word that is used very strategically. People of the Black community, we are a people that others like to manipulate because we tend to be too accepting of things that other people put out before us. We should stop. I have heard many of African American, Black people across and around the globe say that, oh, I have a cousin who's this way, or I have a cousin who's that way, and we treat them as what? As the cousin. That's my cousin, my family. As long as they were moral and humane. Why am I saying that? Because the word itself signifies domination and subjugation. It signifies that someone is going to overpower someone else. And I want you to think about that. Maybe you didn't think about that before, but you should think about it. Because even Black people, people of color, who have an alternate lifestyle, who have same gender relationships, can be moral, can be humane, and we don't go and signify who they are. We don't do that because we ourselves are moral, we ourselves are humane, and we know how to treat others with the same principle, moral standards, and ethics that we possess. This calling people different names and letters is not of our origin. And someone will say, oh, well, it was a Black woman who did this. And guess what? She might have done a lot and she might have thought a lot, but it didn't benefit her people. Because you have so many people who are left out in the cold, that are Black, that are people of color. So I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. I believe that if you are a person and you are moral and you are humane, then you deserve that respect. Because in nature, when another animal dominates the same gender, it's to subjectify them. It's to bring them under their power and authority. It's to let them know that they are their subordinate. And it's the same thing in that type of behavior where a person is saying, I am the top and you are the bottom. That's subjugation. That's saying I am dominant and you're beneath me. And anybody can challenge it all they want. Look to nature for the truth. There are animals that do that to other animals. And it's to let them know you are under my authority. So we should be careful what we adopt that is not of us. Because we have certain standards in our culture that does not include the subjugation and domination of people we love. There are groups of people that's all they're about. So this idea of being homophobic is divisive and destructive. Very much so. And it comes from those who are divisive and those who are destructive and who have an aim and a purpose at dividing, conquering, and destroying. And you can argue with me all you want. Some of us grew up with people in our very own family that we never knew had same gender relationships. And we loved them nonetheless. And they didn't do anything inappropriate to us because they were moral people. They didn't do anything to our little cousins and brothers and sisters because they were moral people. When you come upon people, because they say they're LGBTQ and whatever else they want to call themselves, that involve themselves in licentious behavior, immoral behavior, inhumane behavior, that's them. That's not us. And that's not of us who accept our people who are moral and who are humane and have private relationships that are their business. Now, when you start seeing people putting their personal business out in the open, prostrating themselves, postulating and carrying on in front of children and minors, and trying to entice and invite minors and children into behavior that promotes promiscuity and licentiousness, that is not anything that's moral. And I have to say that. Don't get confused. You go back and you consider people that you have known growing up that did nothing inappropriate to a child, nothing inappropriate to a teenager, nothing inappropriate to another adult. However, their relationship might have been same gender. And we never paid any mind or attention to that. We just knew them as cousin so-and-so, auntie so-and-so, uncle so-and-so. And we respected them because that's the way they conducted their lives. Anything other than that, I'm telling you, it's wickedness coming this way. Family, I'm asking you sincerely, let me know what you think. We all may have varying opinions, but I am telling you that you and I know that there are people who engage in relationship with the same gender, and we've never once felt any kind of way towards them because they were kind. It does not mean they weren't strict. They were moral and they were humane, and you and I both know that. It's the others that are immoral, inhumane, promiscuous, licentious, involving all sorts of behavior that are destructive, that we need to repudiate. Let me know what you think. Peace and blessings. Don't forget, like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget, it costs you nothing.